Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit congratulates 134 awarded retirees, and Venezuela's Miracle Mission makes its first trip to Dominica. Thank you for joining us on National Focus. I'm Shaakira Pierre.
And I'm Kerdisha St. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Welcome back. The Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit on Friday evening acclaimed over 100 retirees at the Public Service Award ceremony at the State House Conference Room. This year's Public Service Day 2016 was held under the theme, Embracing the Challenge, Rethink, Rebuild, Transform. The Honorable Prime Minister commended the retirees for their contribution and dedication towards the delivery of public goods and services.
The ongoing recognition of the work and contribution of public officers, retired as well as currently serving, is not only commendable but necessary. As the public demands for new and improved services increase, public officers must provide those services in a transparent, timely, and efficient manner in order to ensure that the public service provides responsive and proactive approaches to stimulate and sustain economic growth and development. Therefore, I am particularly pleased to join with others this evening to congratulate the nominees and recipients of awards and to thank the retirees for their long and outstanding service to the state.
The nation's leader acknowledged the efforts of the team led by the Establishment, Personnel and Training Department in organizing the activities geared at encouraging greater affability among public officers, generating pride in the public service. Dr. Skerrit called on public officers to defend the work and reputation of the service.
I believe that the majority of us, in our own way, are tremendous public servants and Dominicans. And it is our responsibility to always defend the public service when it is exposed to criticisms that are unwarranted. If we fail to do so, we are not showing due recognition and appreciation to all of you who work tirelessly, beyond the call of duty, beyond the 40 hours a week, sometimes based on the sacrifices of your families. And I'm so happy that the CPO and of course the public service and all of us are here tonight to say thank you to you, the retirees.
At the ceremony, the Honorable Prime Minister bestowed the Public Officer of the Year Award on Shireen Carbon. She also received the Junior Officer Award. GIS News caught up with Carbon after the ceremony, who expressed her elation at receiving the highest award of the public service. She encouraged other public servants who strive to receive this award.
When you come into the public service, you just put your best foot forward. You know that people out there have that thinking about public servants that we are lazy and we are not courteous and we are not pleasant. But when you come in, you just work towards your ministry's goal and do whatever it takes to accomplish that goal. All those who know me know that it's not easy for me because I'm also a student at the University of the West Indies Open Campus. So I have to balance that. I have to balance being a mother to 2 young boys, and I also have to balance being a wife. So, but my husband is accustomed of me being away from home a lot. I usually work a lot on weekends or put in extra hours in the week to accomplish my ministry's goals.
Another coveted award was presented to Emmeline Burnett Honoré.
I feel very honored to be recognized by the Chief Personnel Officer and by extension the Government of Dominica. It serves as a motivation to me to continue the good work that I have started. I I want to say thank you. I would like to say to all the public officers, continue working hard, continue dressing for success. Do not watch the clock, because once you are given a task, I believe that you should complete it no matter what time. Giving the extra hours and hard work pays off.
The Minister for the Public Service Award for Best Attendance went to Cassandra Williams. Lydia Capitole Tuse for the second time received the award for the winning theme. The Ministry for the Public Service Award for Best Attendance was the Ministry of Public Works and Ports. The team award was bestowed on the Health Promotions Unit of the Ministry of Health and Environment. Senior Management Awardee is Carrie Barron. Middle Management Awardees Belinda Charles and Shaka Dangleben. Senior Officer Award, Cassandra Williams. Temporary Officer Award, Khadija Paul. The Jerry Augustine Award was presented to O'Neill Benjamin.
In more news, Venezuela's Mission Milagro, or Miracle Mission, is currently here on island providing free eye care for Dominicans. Miracle Mission is a humanitarian organization providing free eye care for adult patients suffering from treatable illnesses and other vision problems. An agreement for the mission was signed between the Honorable Minister for Health, Kenneth Daru, and Venezuelan Ambassador, His Excellency Hayden Periola Sanchez, in January. At a press conference on Friday, Honorable Minister for Health, Dr. Kenneth Daru, expressed Dominica's appreciation for the initiative.
The Commonwealth of Dominica welcomes this miracle mission as yet another instrument of cooperation and friendship with the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. And this is yet another tangible and visible, no pun intended there, way in which our two countries have cooperated over the past years. The Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela continues to demonstrate that in spite of their own internal issues, that they continue to honor the commitment that they would have made to their bilateral partners, and I think this is commendable. It is also noteworthy that over the years, Dominica would have benefited from similar health missions, the first being done by a brigade of specialists from the Republic of Cuba with the support of Venezuela. And this week, we are pleased to welcome our comrades from the Republic of Venezuela. The government of Dominica considers this mission very timely, as these services will be of no cost to the patients. And these patients who need surgery will have full preoperative testing conducted, and those who qualify will have access to surgery.
The mission arrived on island on Saturday and was scheduled to begin clinics on a Sunday, starting in the Roseau Health District. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Helen Roye, explained that the mission will be carried out in 2 phases, screening and surgery.
It entails the screening of persons, and the second phase would be the surgery. And surgeries basically is extraction of pterygium and cataract. We have welcomed this initiative because it's not just an initiative of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, but it is also for us a great benefit to have this kind of mission.
Surgeries will be conducted in Dominica soon. On Monday, December 5th, a screening was done in the Marigot Health District. Officer in charge of the Office of the Director of Primary Healthcare Services, Dr. Favre Drago, gave a list of the other health districts the team will visit.
On Tuesday, the 6th of December, we will be at Portsmouth doing screening there. On Wednesday, we go to Casabruce. On Thursday, the 8th, we're at Granby. On Friday, the 9th, we're at St. Joseph. And on Saturday, the 10th of December, we're at La Plaine, at the health centers primarily. That's where the screening is going to be taking place.
She also gave some guidelines for those who plan to take advantage of the service.
A lot of the persons who are coming for eye care already have comorbidities or other NCDs. So you have diabetics coming in, you have hypertensives coming in. So you come having already eaten and having already taken your medication. So you don't come on an empty stomach, and you don't come without having taken your daily meds, right? You're also encouraged to walk with your medical books. Everybody who has seen a district medical officer has a medical records book. So you're encouraged to walk with those, and also walk with the medication that you are taking presently.
The mission is carried out in collaboration with the public eye care system here, led by Dr. Hazel Shillingford-Ricketts. However, Dr. Favre Drago says a number system will be used for serving the public, bearing in mind that the elderly will be given priority. Ophthalmic technologist Nadia Matthew explains further.
There are a number of persons who have been assessed by the Dominica Eye team as needing cataract and pterygium eye surgery. These persons are on our priority list right now, and most of them are the elderly, mainly in the 7 health districts. So we'll be giving priority to these patients because most of them have dates and they were on a long waiting list. And we are thankful for the Miracle Eye Care program coming on board to assist us in this project. The mission will start with them and they will be contacted to come in for assessment by the mission doctors.
The public is advised that the free service is available for adults from aged 18 and above.
The world observed the International Day of Persons with Disabilities on December 3rd under the theme, Achieving 17 Goals for the Future We Want. Every year, the Dominica Association for Persons with Disabilities holds activities to commemorate global observance. GIS's Kerdisha St spoke with Executive Director of the DAPD, Nathalie Murphy, on Monday.
This morning we have the pleasure of speaking with the Executive Director of the Dominica Association of Persons with Disabilities, Mrs. Nathalie Murphy. And we know that on Saturday was internationally recognized as the Day for Persons with Disabilities, but we here in Dominica are celebrating the activities today. So can you tell us some of the activities that's been going on for today?
Okay, as you said, International Day of Persons with Disabilities was commemorated by the United Nations on Saturday, December 3rd, and the theme that the United Nations chose to commemorate the day was, or is, achieving 17 goals for the future we want, placing emphasis on the Sustainable Development Goals 2015-2030. This year, this is the 25th year since International Day of Persons with Disabilities is being commemorated, and the 10th year since the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities went into force, and of course just over a year since the Sustainable Development Goals went into effect. Right. So the United Nations has asked countries around the world to focus a bit on these Sustainable Development Goals, which are going to drive the programs of governments around the world for the next 15 years. And since disability is referenced in many of the goals, well, at least 5 of them, I think this is the reason why they have asked countries around the world to pay attention to persons with disabilities in that regard. Because disability is referenced in the goals relating to education, to growth and employment, to inequality, to accessibility of human settlement, and to monitoring, data collection, monitoring, and evaluation. So this means that the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and the Sustainable Development Goals are to be implemented in tandem over the next 15 years. And so, since the goals say that they should leave no one behind, we feel that the Sustainable Development Goals and the Convention has the potential to transform the lives of persons with disabilities over the next 15 years, and we are confident and hopeful and looking forward to the needs of persons with disabilities really being even further addressed through these 2 international treaties. Because granted, persons with disabilities, focus being placed on the issues that affect them, but it is being done in a very slow manner. The pace at which it is being done, gets us a bit frustrated at times. And so we are hoping that, with this new initiative, and the request from the United Nations to concentrate on these goals, that the lives of persons with disabilities will be improved for the better. The dignity we will have, no longer will persons look at us as being the poorest of the poor, as being untrainable, as being persons that you have to be frightened when you see them, as a person who is voiceless, as a person who is totally dependent on the state for welfare and for the means of livelihood. But they will see it as an opportunity for inclusion and to work to ensure that persons with disabilities, in spite of the fact that they may look different, they might speak differently, that they might, think in a manner that you think that they are not capable of, but they will be able to make a contribution based on the skills that they would have acquired, based on the education that they would have attained, based on the ability to contribute to the development of the country, and then we will see a reduction in persons really being liabilities of the state, but rather assets contributing meaningfully and side by side, independently to the development of the island.
And I know that DDAPD always has its own goals and its own missions that it hopes to accomplish, and a lot of them were accomplished in the past year. Definitely, we have our program that we continue to implement every year. And observance of International Day of Persons with Disabilities is one of these events and activities. We had on display a few of our craft items that we produced during our summer program. You can take a shot of that before you leave, so that you can show it to the people can see what we have been able to do. And of course, we don't forget our outing, we don't forget our persons with disabilities. While we concentrate on non-disabled persons, we bring out the message, we advocate, and we continue to tell them that persons with disabilities have a right, they have to be provided for, they have to be catered for. We also try our best to include them in whatever we're doing. We have to include them in what we are doing. And so on the 17th of December, we are going out with some of our members. We are going at Sunset Bay, thanks to Marcella Cools, who has given us a facility. So we're going to have a nice social event. It's our Christmas party, and of course, the new observance of International Day of Persons with Disabilities. So I just want to say that originally we had told our members that it would be the Sunday the 18th, but that has been changed to Saturday night, the 17th. So they must take note of that, and there we are hoping that we can have fun, we can have entertainment, we can dance, we can interact, socialize, and just enjoy life, So that is what we planned really for this year's commemoration. So what is your message to persons out there in reference to, acceptance and understanding dealing with persons with disabilities? Well, I would like to say to our listeners, our viewers, that you have to see the person first and not the disability. Because a person with a disability is a human being. And as I say, we might not look like you, we might not talk like you, we might not walk like you, but the fact is we have a body, we have a soul, we have a mind, we have a heart. We were created in the image and likeness of God. And so you have to treat us as you would like others to treat you, do unto others as you would like them do unto you. And in that, we need to ensure that persons with disabilities are educated, persons with disabilities are trained, are skilled, can be employed, are able to earn their living, be independent, have their own money, go shopping, go wherever they want to go, do whatever they want to do, enjoy a show, participate equally in whatever is taking place around them, since that is their rights. And it is not a privilege. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're watching National Focus. Some more when we return.
I had a bleeding disorder that I did not know about, and they had to be transfusing me continuously. I got 56 units.
Being there at the blood bank, I was like, yo, I'm actually saving someone's life.
You never know when you can go.
Give blood. I have done it, and believe it or not, it don't hurt.
I won't be scared. I'll give. You know you're gonna give blood. I'll make sure she does.
Sit down at the blood bank in a comfortable environment for 45 minutes.
Helping people.
You are stimulating your body to make brand new cells.
You get free cookies, you get juice.
Glad to know your blood group. Feels good.
I felt as a better person.
It's a good thing to be alive, and I can thank God that I'm there and I'm enjoying life.
Thanks for staying with us. Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has called on nationals to pray for peace. The Dominica leader, who is also parliamentary representative for the Vecas constituency, made the appeal as he addressed residents at a mass held in observance of the Feast of Itasi on Sunday. Honorable Skerrit made reference to the ongoing turmoil in the Middle East and the global upsurge in the traffic of weapons and illegal drugs. The Prime Minister explained that this was having a negative impact on the quality of life of the world's population. Meantime, Vecas-born Portsmouth Parish priest Father Herman Sharpless, in his homily, reminded worshippers that Dominica is not exempt from the challenges faced by nations across the globe. He encouraged residents to use the celebration of the Vecas feast as a time for self-introspection. The morning mass was attended by scores of residents of the community, and members of the choir were attired in their national wear.
And finally, this news time, the Redemption Congregation of the English-speaking Caribbean region has expressed sadness on the death of Reverend Charles Vermeulen, CSSR. Father Charles was born on January 14, 1931 in Belgium and professed his religious vows on September 15, 1952. He was ordained a priest on September 15, 1957 in Louvain, Belgium. Charles was appointed to the West Indies and arrived in Dominica, where he became the assistant priest at the Lady of Fairhaven Cathedral from 1959. During his 57-year appointment in Dominica, he served as parish priest of St. Alphonsus Goodwill, St. Luke Soufriere, St. Anne Marsac, Our Lady of Fatima Newton, and Lassois Wesley. He also spent a lot of his time and energy building the Holy Redeemer Retreat House, which was officially opened in May 1991. Charles, who was 85, passed on Sunday, December 4, 2016 at the Princess Margaret Hospital. And that's news. Mc Pherson St. Luce is up next with Creole Highlights.
Protection from abuse is every child's right. Everyone has a shared responsibility in protecting the child from abuse.
Mothers, believe your children when they say they've been abused, and follow through with child abuse cases when they've been reported.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Alors tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non, moi, c'est Mc Pherson St. Premièrement, ça fait l'argent autant important pour combattre le changement climatique. Bagay ça l'a discuté pendant la conférence changement climatique qui prend place en Morocco. Ministre environ Honorable Dr. Kenneth Darrow représentait Dominique en grande conférence là.
Est-ce que pour nous, l'argent, c'est le problème. Nous avons besoin de l'argent pour nous protéger la vie, pour nous protéger la communauté, pour nous protéger ces beaches, l'investissement, ces hôtels là, les beaches là, pour mettre disaster risk measures en place dans le pays, parce que nous savons que nous sommes très vulnérables. So même sortir à mettre ça, à titre confident, mais à the same time, même les Mc Pherson, mon titre concerne que comme c'est nous avons trop de temps célébrer Paris Agreement là, nous expect pour voir bagaille commencer marcher plus vite. Espère comme dit comme financial architecture que nous commencer nos besoins ouais ces pays développés là commencer à respecter honor commitment que yo fait à Paris Agreement là.
En autre nouvelle, Dominique et puis Ecuador si agreement bagaille qui faciliter Dominicain entre Ecuador sans visa. Agreement ça là si jeudi passé en l'office ministre étranger en Roseau. Ministre étranger, Honorable Senator Francine Baron, si à ce compte gouvernement pendant ambassadeur Ecuador, si à ce compte pays. Si le ministre Baron, Ecuador a déjà ni rangement pour monde qui a ni passeport diplomatique, mais actuellement, tout Dominicien si le rangement salam, que ça rentre Ecuador sans visa. Ministre Baron fait parole qui Dominique bien plaisir pour rangement 9 salam. Il dit ça c'est une autre démonstration, bonne relation entre ces deux pays-là. En la nouvelle, département quarantine qui a avisé le public là pour obtenir un permis avant de mener commodité bagaille comme ham et puis Turquie pendant la saison Noël Salam. Parole Salah sorti hors chef département Salam, M. Ran Ansem.
Nous les gens travaillent avec nous, venir pour import permit, nous avons toujours des gens, nous pas pêcher ou mener bagaille là, mais avant de mener parler avec nous. pour taper un import permit. Avec saison Noël ça là nous des moun enjoy ham yo take yo mais venir pour import permit avant ou mener bagay là nous parler embarrassant à l'aéroport. So nous calé tout le monde taper permit yo pour mener grapes na pour yo ham yo take yo travailler avec nous avec ou kenyon bon Noël avec take yo avec ham.
Ça fait management quarantine autant important.
Il est bien important ça Mc Pherson. Comment par exemple Black Cigato Giant African Still et d'autres pays l'autre pays nous parler quoi parler contre citrus cancer toute bagaille nous parler d'autres maladies nous passer à fond d'autres maladies plan avec bête en Dominique et c'est nous cadre et pour nous le faire assessment pour nous dire comment bagaille là ça venir et si pas ça venir en pays B il ça venir en pays A so nous cadre dire moun toi vers nous que là où ça mène comment ça mène bagaille là et nous que travailler ensemble pour nous garder comment nous pas mener d'autres maladies en pays.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelles en Creole pour présent. Non, moi c'est Mc Pherson St. Luce. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip of the day.
Here are some ways to emotionally cope with having disabilities. Organize yourself properly. Keeping your room, body, and lifestyle clean and organized can really lower your stress levels and help you be more confident.
Accept your disability. This is the most difficult part as it can be very discouraging. Accept that you may never walk, hear, or see again, and that you can still enjoy life. If your disability can be changed with physical therapy and treatment, seize the day and fight it every day.
And that's it for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm.
Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel.
Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kerdisha St.
And I'm Shaakira Pierre. Thanks for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.